We've all had those moments of loving our pets so much it hurts, right? So let's talk about that and everything in between, here on PetWise Hub. Sometimes, that joy comes with a side of panic. Your dog might be acting off. Maybe they're making a weird sound, or they won't touch their favorite treat, and in that moment, your mind starts racing. Is this a thing to wait and see, or is this a thing to drop everything and drive? Knowing the difference can be a true lifesaver. So today, we're going to have a friendly chat about the most common dog emergencies, and how to know when it's absolutely time to call the vet. Don't worry, this isn't to scare you, it's to empower you under these stress situations and to show you that you're not alone in this. And if you've been through this hard moments before, what's the one piece of advice you wish you'd known before a pet emergency? Share it below. Your wisdom could be a lifeline for another puppy parent. Okay, let's start with the big ones. Think of these as the red alert signs. If you see any of these, your first and only step should be to call your vet or an emergency clinic immediately. First up is when they have trouble breathing. This is at the very top of the list for a reason. If your dog is gasping for air, choking, making rattling sounds when they breathe, or if their gums or tongue are starting to look bluish or gray, that's a 5-alarm fire. Do not wait. It could be anything from an object lodged in their throat to a serious heart or lung issue. Get them to a vet, safely and quickly. Another emergency is them having tummy troubles, and I don't mean the kind of trouble when they ate grass and had a little throw up. We're talking about serious signs. The biggest one to know is bloat. This is where the stomach twists, and it's life-threatening within hours. Signs of bloat include a swollen, hard belly, pacing back and forth, and trying to vomit, but nothing comes up. If you suspect bloat, especially in deep-chested breeds like Great Danes or German Shepherds, it is one of the most serious dog emergencies there is. Other serious tummy signs? Repeatedly vomiting, especially if there's blood, or having severe diarrhea with blood. And if your dog suddenly refuses to eat or drink for more than a day, that's another clear sign to call your vet and figure out what's going on. After all, passing up a snack for them is a very unlikely behavior. Now, let's move on to the wobbles and shakes. I'm talking about neurological signs. If your dog suddenly can't stand up, is walking like they're drunk, seems confused and disoriented, or worse, collapses, that's a trip to the vet. This also includes seizures. A seizure can look like uncontrolled shaking, collapsing on their side, and chomping their jaw. It's terrifying to watch, but your job is to keep them safe from bumping into furniture and call the vet as soon as the shaking stops. Major OEs are next on our list. We all deal with little scrapes, but some injuries are true emergencies. Things like deep cuts that are bleeding heavily, any bite wound from another animal, a suspected broken bone, maybe they're not putting any weight on a leg, or they have any injury to their eye. Their eyes are so delicate, and an injury there can go from bad to worse in the blink of, well, an eye. For heavy bleeding, apply firm pressure with a clean cloth while you're on your way to the vet. And, of course, there's the classic dog emergency, the special oops, I ate it. Dogs explore the world with their mouths, which sometimes gets them into trouble. We all know that look, that guilty face they make as if saying, nothing to see here, human, but you can actually see all the evidence right where they're standing. If you know, or even just suspect, your dog ate something toxic like chocolate, or other human foods that have xylitol, a sweetener found in a lot of sugar-free stuff. If they ate anything from rat poison or even human medications, this is a race against time. The same goes for if they swallowed something that could cause a blockage, like a sock, a corn cob, or parts of a toy. Call your vet or the Pet Poison Helpline immediately. They'll tell you exactly what to do. I know that's a lot to take in, but being a prepared pet parent is one of the greatest acts of love you can give your furry family member. Just knowing these signs means you're already a step ahead, ready to be their hero if they ever need you. So, you've identified an emergency. You're on the phone with the vet. What can you do in the meantime? This is where a little first aid knowledge comes in handy. Remember, the goal of first aid isn't to fix the problem at home. It's to keep your dog stable and safe on the way to get professional help. Every pet parent should have a basic first aid kit. You can buy one or make your own. It should have things like sterile gauze pads, adhesive tape, antiseptic wipes, saline solution for flushing out eyes or wounds, and, of course, your vet's and the local emergency animal hospital's phone numbers in big, bold print. Is your pet first aid kit ready to go? Let us know the #1 thing you have in yours that most people might forget. It might just help another dog parent. Unironically, your #1 tool in an emergency isn't in that kit though. I'm talking about your calm demeanor. Your dog can sense your panic, which can make them more stressed. So, take a deep breath, speak in a soothing voice, move slowly and deliberately. If you have to move an injured dog, be careful. Even the sweetest dog can bite when they're scared and in pain. For a small dog, you can carefully wrap them in a thick towel or blanket and place them in their carrier. For a larger dog, you might need 2 people to use a blanket as a makeshift stretcher to carry them to the car. The single most important rule through all of this? When in doubt, call the vet, always. It is so much better to be told, "Oh, everything's fine, don't worry," than to wait too long and wish you had called sooner. Your vet is your partner in your dog's health, and no question is a silly question when it comes to your best friend's well-being. Keeping their number and the number of a 24-hour emergency clinic on your fridge or saved in your phone is a simple step that can save you precious minutes when it matters most. Being a pet parent is a huge responsibility, but the boundless love and goofy antics they bring into our lives make every single second worth it, and being prepared for the scary moments just means you'll have so many more of the happy ones. So, the big takeaway today is to trust your gut. You know your dog better than anyone. If they're acting strange and you feel that little knot of worry in your stomach, make the call. Your peace of mind and your dog's health are what matter most. If this video helped you feel even a little more prepared to handle a common dog emergency, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join our PetWise Hub community. We're all in this together, trying to be the best people we can be for our amazing pets. For now, stay safe, give your dog a big hug and a belly rub from me, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.